Hey, how we doing? I'm Andy. This is Spiders. Thanks for coming back. If you're new here, then I hope you do enjoy what you see, especially today, because this is what I think is quite a cool video. It's a pairing of my Idiothele mira, the bluefoot baboon, or as it's often called, is the Trapdoor tarantula. Now, the male that I've got here is on loan from Ben, from Ben's Pets. You may remember I got a male, I think I showed him on my channel about a month ago, but he's huge, and I mean he is absolutely massive. I did show size comparison in that video, but he's probably twice the size of this one I've had off Ben, and he's actually bigger than my female, even though she's ready and she's mature. So I'm going to use this one that I've had off Ben. Now, Ben's links are all in the description. He's a cool lad, he's very knowledgeable, so if you want to go check out his Instagram, YouTube, all the rest of it will be down below, and I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to shut up, I'm going to get on with it, and I'll show you this footage, and like I said, I hope you enjoy it, because I think it's pretty cool. See you in a bit. Ta-da. Right, now, this is my female, so you'll see she's tapping away now pretty much for about 2 weeks. Before I filmed this, every time I went to feed her, this is what she was like, so I had a feeling that she was ready. Now, as I've said, I did get a male that I bought, but he was just massive, and I was just a little bit wary of using him with her because he was actually twice the size. So we got this little guy here. Now, this is little Ben. He's on loan from Ben from Ben's Pets, and as you'll see, he's quite happy to get in there. Much better sized. And there we go. So all that tapping, all that suggestion that she was ready for a pairing, and the poo guy nearly got himself eaten in the first 30 seconds, but you see he was pretty quick, and from then on the pairing pretty much started. You see it is all a bit tentative at first. You see he's more concerned about keeping her fangs up out of the way. You might be able to see he hasn't quite secured her fangs. At this point he's tapping away, and he's just manoeuvring those front legs so that he can get those tibial hooks under them fangs. See, they're absolutely stunning colour. This angle, this camera really does show the colours off. There you go, you'll see we have first little reach around on his part. I don't know if you clocked his emboli as he pulled himself back then. And again, it all got a little bit tentative, a little bit tippy-tappy.
Anyway, he hooks those fangs and he goes in, and you can see the way he's dragging her in. I think we've definitely got an incision there, as you'll see here from the other angle. As soon as he knows that he's got those tibial hooks under those fangs, and you can see he's just got those fangs gleaming straight over the top of his carapace. Now I've got to admit, I was a little bit worried at this point because she did look like she might be able to overpower him at any point. But we were too far into it really for me to risk trying to intervene. See another little reach around there, he pushed her back. And there we go again. I think you can see there, and then as he comes up, see that pedipalp dislodging. So we definitely had an incision there. Here we are from that other angle. You can see he really forces her backwards and then drags her in as that pedipalp sort of inserts and gets that connection. Now, this wasn't the longest of pairings, if I'm honest. This is pretty much, this footage is real time. There's probably maybe a minute, 2 minutes maximum that I've edited out of this whole process. And you can see he's still holding those fangs. See here, he sort of has one final little reach around and then decides he's had enough, and off he goes. And then there she is in that little trance, and he is there taking a stroll up the kitchen wall. And then we'll come back to the female, and you see she's in this trance. Now she jumps out with this. It's actually as I was, what you've just seen there, where I was cupping him on the wall. As I cast that shadow over it, just pulled her out of that little trance. But I think again that's another good suggestion that there was some really good insertions there. And then she gets back to that tapping, almost as if she's looking for him again. But by this point, I'd already made that decision. He was going back in his tub, and we will try a second pairing at a later date, probably in a week or so, maybe 2 weeks' time, depending on how things all work out. I'll give them both a feed, and we'll go from there. But yeah, in the meantime, that was the Idiothele mira, the bluefoot baboon. Pretty successful pairing.
So there we have it. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, definitely a couple of good insertions there. That pairing took place a few weeks ago. I've had the mill, I picked him up at the Northern Shore, so obviously that was a while ago. This pairing took place about 3 weeks ago. I haven't had a chance to pair them since because I've been doing other pairings and I've been working and obviously feeding and general maintenance to keep on top of us and everything else. So I'm hoping to do that over the course of the next week or so. So when I do, I'll probably record it and we'll see how it goes and see whether it's worth putting it out as another video. But yeah, as I've said, please do go check out Ben's links. They'll all be downstairs. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. And that's me done for this week. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers. Ta-ra.